1 year really isn't that far down the road whenever I look back at our first year, but during like the next year, I would just, we've got some plans to move and everything, but as far as our marriage, I really want God to continue to mold us together as a single unit. I know He's done a lot of that in the first year, and I know there's still a whole lot more to go. And then looking at the big picture down the road, like in 5 years, she's mentioned it. I would really hope we're at a point to where we've gone through that process and He's really using us in a way. I would think that like as an individual Christian, you start out, you can be an immature Christian in ways, and you have a maturation process. It's not necessarily a certain number of years, but it's just a process of finding your own identity in Christ. And that takes different amounts of time for different people. But I kind of think that still applies to a marriage as far as the two of us coming together. And so in 5 years, I would really hope, not that it concerns me now, but I really hope we have a really good identity of who we are, and like He's given us some good direction of where we're going and what we're going to do. And we don't have to know everything, but as long as we can see the results of what we've done, and then start, like we're a funnel and pouring into other people, whether that's through I Want an Awesome Marriage in different ways than we're doing now. And I think a big thing there is just over this next year and the years following is really focusing on prayer, and not only praying, but there's got to be a lot of listening. We've got to invite Him into a lot of the decisions that we're making, even small ones, because like the small decisions that we can make can really determine the path that we kind of set for ourselves going forward. So really bringing Him more into our lives and our decisions in this next year.
Yeah. Well, and like you said, it takes time. It'll just kind of be a process, and I know that God, we've allowed Him to do His work in us, and we're asking for that, and so I know He'll grow us into that. But that would be mine as well, is down the road, a year, maybe 5 years down the road. And then also I see us having a family, and for me, I hope to develop into a more serving wife, and then just a really good mother that puts her children as a priority and spending time with them, and just seeing our marriage blossom into something that God can really use. That's what I would hope for the next 5 years.
She's going to be a great mother.